mostly because I'd had a lot of time with Marjorie beforehand, thinking about it, reading it, loving it, playing it. So it, of course, changed. Instead of spending my time on stage in a recliner almost the whole time, I was wandering on the ocean, around the house, on decks. And that's, of course, a big difference.
Yes, it's a particular challenge to be introduced to an audience in a film that playing a character that is decidedly and on purpose very neutral. We are introduced to Walter Prime without really knowing anything, and he is in the process of learning about himself through his former wife. And I think what the film does really excellently and elegantly is it doesn't necessarily hold your hand and walk you through this narrative. It lets you kind of come to the realization in your own time. And so few films do that anymore, for whatever reason, because attention spans are short, and because we're watching things that are 3 minutes long or whatever. But the film plays a lot with perspective, subjective narration, and the timeline. And we see, and there's not, title cards that lead you through these things. You're meant to figure it out on your own. And I think because of that, watching the film can be a very personal experience.
The character's interesting because he's not only, I think he's the main proponent of the Prime in the household, but he also has a lot of issues himself and memories that he has. There's one scene in particular where he's talking to Walter about an experience that happened in their lives, and then tells him, don't ever mention this to anybody. And it's really beautiful the way the script just lays that out there, and then you find out later that the Prime actually does hold on to this memory and share it at some point. So his agenda with the Prime is twofold. The first one is to help his mother-in-law, and the other is has to do more with whatever issues he has. And I found that really interesting.
And whereas Geena, your character is sort of divided for much of the movie. On the one hand, you want to help your mother sort of work through this stage of her life. On the other hand, you seem very, very early on sort of uncertain what to make of this technology. So, what was the sort of the process of figuring out the psychology of that character?
I think Tim's character, John, accurately says you're jealous of it, and I say no, but I think I've always yearned for a closer connection to my mother, and now suddenly she's developing this incredibly close connection with something that isn't even there, and so I'm skeptical about. It's slightly selfish, I'm not sure I want her to have this fabulous relationship with something that does seem to be helping her, but it seems to detract from our relationship.